So here is a pair of Sean Wotherspoon Orketros. This is in the white, basically canvasy colourway. I missed out on the multicoloured pair, which I probably prefer to have, but this is also a really nice trainer, and basically it's using kind of the Sean Wotherspoon values, where it's kind of using sustainable materials as much as possible, and the upper is kind of basically made up of this sort of canvas material. And what I like about the Orketro is it's very sort of understated in the fact that it's kind of a new silhouette, but takes on the sort of 2K runner vibe, and it's got kind of all these sort of crazy sort of wavy lines going across it. And what I like about this one is they've just got the embroidery on there instead. So instead of having sort of synthetic panels, a lot of this is just sort of different types of embroidery in slightly different colour. So you've got kind of the white sort of stitching on there, and then I kind of like the 3 stripes there. It's aggressive, but also subtle, because it's not the typical Adidas stripes that you see on the trainer. And it's just got kind of that nice kind of aesthetic where it kind of feels like it's sort of ripped up material, similar to a New Balance 2000R protection pack. And they feel comfortable on feet as well, so which I kind of like and appreciate. And basically a lot like any other sort of 2K runner. And the traction pattern's really good on there as well, so again similar. So it's got a really nice technology in there as well. So it's got kind of this gel system that is called, I think it's called the 4Motion, and basically the outsole is Adidas. So it's a nice and understated sneaker. Not a lot of people have these, and definitely worth sort of checking out. So here are the details for the Adidas Sean Wotherspoon Orketro Off-White. It comes in an off-white and green colour. So the colour for green is basically the signature Sean Wotherspoon logo, and it has sort of green on the lace tips. And it comes with the Adidas cushioning with the EVA midsole, so that's basically more for the impact protection. And the 4Motion that they're using is similar to sort of New Balance fuel cell, which basically being able to sort of move faster from your heel to toe, so it allows you to sort of walk faster. It's got basically a torsion midplate as well, which is an Adidas technology, and it's mainly a sort of canvas upper, and the price was £140. So in terms of the comfort and sizing, these have I feel sort of medium to firm sole. They feel very similar to a A6 GT 2160. So I wouldn't say they're sort of soft, but they do have a little bit of give, but it's more kind of supportive in the sense of for mainly sort of like any other runner really. And these have sort of good sort of neutral support around the arch as well, so I would expect that from a runner anyways. And they're sort of nowhere in time because of the canvas upper. And you can go true to size on these. However, with Adidas sometimes they can run a bit so small, so you could potentially go half size up. But the reason I say true to size is because the upper is sort of more of a thinner material. It's just mainly sort of canvas, so you should be okay true to size, and there will be a lot of give over time anyway. And they have good traction for a runner as well, so it's the same as any other sort of Adidas runner in that sense. And I think what I like about this one is I kind of like the other one as well, the multicoloured version of this sneaker as well that Sean Wotherspoon did. But this one is also really nice in my opinion. So it's just got kind of a very sort of monotone sail sort of look to it, but it's just more in the details. It's kind of one of those trainers that if you know, you know, and you'd get the nod from passers-by who know what this trainer is. And it's basically 2K runner vibes that takes influence from the 2K runners, and it's a slightly sort of newer silhouette from Adidas. And basically I'd just rock these sort of spring summertime, and not in the rain at all, because of the canvas upper. And you do have to be careful with this sneaker because you're going to get dirt on it very easily. And because it's sort of white and quite sort of almost sort of saily kind of colour, it's very good for sort of smart casual really. So you can kind of dress these ones up. They've got that kind of sort of smarter, sort of more sophisticated look to them. And in terms of the laces, so it comes with like I think 3 packs of sail laces altogether. So you got one in the trainer itself, and then there seems to be another 2 packs as well. But I would also suggest maybe you could use green in there, because you've got little sort of green hints here and there for the trainer, and then also more of a sort of beigey colour for kind of matching the midsole. So in terms of the final thoughts, I like the fact that it kind of looks subtle, that you don't kind of know that instantly that it's a sort of Sean Wotherspoon, and it's more of a, if you sort of take a closer look at them, and then the little sort of logos here and there just give that sort of hint as to basically it's a Sean Wotherspoon collaboration. And just the sort of embroidery on there just looks really nice, similar to the Bad Bunny Response CLs. And the fact that it's using sort of sustainable materials, so that's something that Sean Wotherspoon does like to do. Cons are, I think the canvas material will sort of attract very easily, so you have to be careful when you wear these, and yeah, just be on the cautious side. And also just don't, in my opinion, just don't really get on with corking soles. I'm sure they're fine after a while, but it's more, I'd rather just have a normal plush insole. So in terms of the ratings, I give the look and style a 4 out of 5. I don't think it's a 5 out of 5. I think there's other sort of Sean Wotherspoon trainers that have been what I think are sort of more sort of 5 out of 5, but it's still a nice looking sneaker. And the comfort, I give that a 4 out of 5. I don't think it's kind of 1906R level, but it's comfortable enough for a runner. And the quality, I give that a 5. I think they've made a really nice job, and I think Adidas in general do a really good job with their sort of manufacturing process and the way they kind of create their trainers. There's not too much issues in my opinion. And the pricing just probably slightly too high for an Orketro. The reason being is like it's not really competing with other silhouettes, I guess, and also it's not like I suppose a major popular one. So it probably, I think if they sort of lowered the price a bit, they might sort of sell more. And overall, I give it a 4 out of 5. I think it's still a really nice sneaker, and definitely, if you're sort of interested in grabbing sort of a Sean Wotherspoon collaboration, but you can't afford some of the other ones that are sort of spiked up in price, and this is a good one to get.